What's up, everybody? Good morning. We are here live in stream for day number 4 of Free Agency Frenzy Week, officially the second day of actual free agency. And it's been a little bit slow so far today. Not a lot going on across the league, not a lot going on with the Seahawks yet. We did, however, get some clarification on yesterday's action. So we do know a little bit more now than we knew when we went to bed last night. And the news we've gotten so far is actually a little bit confusing. And mostly it centers around George Fant and the contract that we extended him, and what it says about our plans for him, and what it says about where Abe Lucas might be, and what we're basically trying to do at that right tackle position. That is kind of what I'm looking at mainly right now. There was an announcement but from Condota that we had tendered all of our exclusive rights free agents, which would mean that guys like Tai Okada and Joshua Onogiogu are back on minimum 1 year deals, which is like a million, little less than a million, little more than a million per. So that's obviously fine. Those tenders can be lifted at any time. I expect that some of them will. So I don't really have too much to say about that. That's kind of a whatever situation to me. But apparently we tendered all of our exclusive rights free agents except maybe Jake Curhan, who I believe it was announced that we actually let go. So there's that, which that's not really much to say about that. But George Fant's contract details came out, and it's 2 years up to 14 million. So that's quite a bit more than I was anticipating. Now, we can't really commit to that until we see how much money he's actually getting pre-incentives, and we also need to see the exact contract structure. However, it's very notable that for now, the cap hit is probably going to assume that he's getting all the incentives. I believe that is how it works. So for the moment, we put a decent amount of cap space into Fant. Like at the very least, I would assume that first year is 4 million and the second year is 10 million. Now, it's very much a hope that he doesn't meet those incentives at the end of the year, which would be great for compensatory pick purposes, and it would be great just for cap purposes in general. But the fact that we're willing to invest that much in Fant, because supposedly we had to outbid several teams to get him, is we don't feel great about where Abe Lucas is. We don't feel great about Lucas's ability to come back and play a full season in 2024. So we had to sign a high-end backup, and we had to spend a decent amount of money to make sure that happened. So that's a little bit disconcerting, I think. And if Fant earns all that money, that would obviously be kind of a big hit. Granted, if he does earn all that money, that means he will have played a lot and probably played fairly well. So, you've hedged your bets a little bit with the incentives, but we need to see exactly what those incentives are. And the fact that it is a 2 year deal is nice because it allows us to spread the cap hit across 2 years and possibly let him go after 1 year and probably save close to half of that money. So, I mean, I I like the fact that the Seahawks went out and made sure they landed a guy who could help them right now, made sure they landed a guy that they needed to ensure the offensive line would maintain some stability. But the fact that we had to do it does indicate to me that there could be some trouble going on with Abe Lucas's knee, and we don't feel like he's going to be coming back. And by the way, no, we're not going to be moving either guy to guard, I don't think. Neither guy has ever played guard in their career, to my knowledge, and Lucas is too tall to play guard. Lucas moving to guard is a disaster waiting to happen, in my opinion, because he would lose the leverage battle constantly. So I don't know. If we had to do it, we had to do it. I'm happy that we did it if we feel like it's a necessity, but I'm not happy about the fact that it might be a necessity, if that makes sense, because it says bad things about where Lucas is. All right, going to continue to monitor action as it comes through today on stream. See you guys later. Go Hawks. Let's see what the team does.